historical development of science and technology from ancient times to the present, including contributions from the Philippines. So, in ancient times, civilizations like the Egypt, Greece, and China laid the groundwork for modern science. For example, Egypt's pyramid showed early engineering skills. The Greece contributed ideas in mathematics and philosophy, and the China invented paper and the can powder. So, during the medieval or the Middle Ages, ancient knowledge was um, preserved and expanded through inventions like the printing press and the advances in astronomy and the medicine. The modern era then brought major breakthroughs such as the Industrial Revolution, electricity, and computers, which transformed human life. In the Philippines, inventors like Dr. Abelardo Aguilar, who discovered the antibiotic erythromycin, and engineer Diosdado Banatao, who developed the first single-chip graphical interface, have made significant contributions. Intellectual revolutions that transform human understanding of the world. The Copernican revolution challenged the belief that Earth was the center of the universe. Nicolaus Copernicus proved that the planes revolve around the sun. The Darwinian revolutions, led by Charles Darwin, introduced the theory of evolution by natural selections, changing how we understand life's origins. The Freudian Revolution by Sigmund Freud explored the human mind and unconscious, shaping modern psychology. In Mesoamerica, the Maya created accurate calendars and astronomical systems. In Asia, China developed paper and gunpowder. In the Middle East, Arab scholars advanced mathematics and medicine. In Africa, Egyptians built pyramids and practiced surgery. And in India, scientists contribute to mathematics and metallurgy. The evolution of science and technology in the Philippines can be seen through three main periods: the pre-colonial, the colonial, and the post-colonial periods. So in the pre-colonial period, early Filipinos showed great skill and creativity through the use of herbal medicine, construction of the Banawi rice terraces, and the boat-making techniques like the balangay. During the colonial period, the Spaniards and the Americans introduced Western education, modern tools, and the scientific education such as the University of Santo Tomas and the Bureau of Science, which helped modernize the country but also weakened indigenous traditions. In the post-colonial period, the Philippines began to use science and technology as tools for nation building through organizations like the Department of Science and Technology or the DOST, and agriculture innovations from the International Rice Research Institution or the IRRI, and space projects like the Diwata satellite. Human flourishing in science and technology, showing how scientific and technological progress reflects the growth of human civilizations. While technology has made life easier, like the smartphones improving communication and the medical technology saving lives, philosopher Martin Heidegger reminds us to look deeper and questions technology through meaning. Heidegger explains that technology is not just a tool but a way of revealing truth. Truly flourish, humanity must balance innovations with reflection. Through art and meditative thinking, we can appreciate both the beauty of nature and the purpose of technology. As Heidegger said, questioning is the beauty of thought. By questioning how we use technology, we discover not just progress, but a deeper understanding of ourselves and our connections to the world. Human flourishing as reflected in progress and development inspired by Jason Hickel's idea of the developing rich countries. The study explains that while global economies and technologies have grown, poverty and inequality still exist, and the environment is suffering due to overconsumption by wealthy nations. Hickel argues that instead of pushing poor countries to develop, we should encourage rich nations to reduce excessive consumptions and focus on sustainability. True progress, he says, is not just about economic growth, but about well-being, fairness, and balance with nature. Aristotle's concept of the good life from his Nicomachean ethics, which remains relevant in today's modern world. So, Aristotle believed that the good life is achieved through eudaimonia, or the true happiness, not just temporary pleasure, but a lasting sense of fulfillment that comes from living virtuously. He thought that the virtue, discipline, and balance are key to human flourishing. A modern example of this idea is shown in the documentary that the title That Sugar Pill by Damon Gamo, where he eats a high sugar diet for 60 days to show how hidden sugars in healthy foods harm our body and mind. So the film proves that lack of self-control and overindulgence, even in something common like sugar, can lead to health problems such as obesity, diabetes, and depressions, which prevent us achieving true happiness or eudaimonia.